Well, the evidence that we have is the same for both of us. But whereas you might see fossils as evidence for evolution, I might well say this is evidence for a worldwide flood.
Would you want someone like this teaching your children science in Britain in 2008? This is Nick Cowan, chemistry teacher at a well-respected northern grammar school. And he uses American creationist material in his general studies class.
But you know, it's not just fossils, don't you? The molecules of DNA, the molecules of protein that you look when you look at a mole and a rat and a kangaroo and a human and a monkey, they're all hard molecules that you can see just as you can in your chemistry teaching, and they fall on a perfect family tree. It all fits, it's so elegant, and you as a scientist would appreciate it if only you could remove your blinkers and look at it as a scientist should. How old do you think the world is, by the way?
I don't have if I said less than 6,000 years, you'd probably feel this man is crazy. But I've had a look at this. I don't know. The dating methods we have are flawed in their methodology.
You are a teacher of science in a major British school, and you think that the Earth is less than 10,000 years old.
Yes, I do. I would rather believe God, who was there, who's told us, than scientists who are fallible, who don't know the past, who weren't there. And again, all I'm doing is...
This is a classic old chestnut. God is infallible. Therefore, the Bible is right. It's as if I claimed Darwin was infallible, so what he said was always right. Luckily, scientists don't work that way. We sustain our ideas not through sacred texts, but through reason and evidence.
And again, all I'm doing is bringing healthy debate into the science lesson.
We have about a dozen different radioactive clocks, and they all point to roughly the same answer, which is that the world is between 4 and 5 billion years old. And when you say God told us, you're talking about a particular document for which there is no particular historical authenticity, and you're putting that above the whole of science, and you are a science teacher.
If there is a God, his word must be more important than the work of fallible human scientists.
I'm all in favour of teaching children to think for themselves and to question for themselves. That's great. But there are limits to that. And I think that when the evidence is so massive, you owe it to the children to teach them what the evidence is.